Hi, I'm Cass Baker, President and COO of GainShare Performance Marketing. GainShare is a performance marketing agency working across the customer journey to deliver revenue for our clients. Today we're going to talk about the economy, creative, and how to think about performance across your agencies and how you think about marketing. Businesses and marketers today are thinking more and more about performance than ever with the economy and the questions out there, what's going to happen next? How do I make my dollars work the most effective for my business? And most importantly, defining performance. Their agencies, their data partners, their media platforms and partners all need to be getting together with them and talking about what is that customer journey and how do we drive consumers for higher intent and eventually revenue. And that needs to be 100% the area that a performance team is focused on, not just the one piece they're working on, but the whole thing. How do we drive more revenue and more customers for a brand? What are some of the challenges of marketing in the current economy? Well, there are many. The consumer, the brand, and the products themselves all have to think about, where do I put my dollar? What brands do I want to be putting my money with? What brands are going to be there when I'm ready to buy? The decisions will be harder, the choices will be harder. But if you're thinking about performance as a brand, you're thinking about where each dollar goes and how I am front and center for those consumers who I know will be with me the long haul. How am I putting my brand and my product in front of them for when they're ready to buy? And building a marketing team and a data set that allows you to see that and then invest to try and take advantage of a consumer who's going to make it a little harder to become a customer, but if you gain them now during an economy like this, they will stay with you for the long haul. Consumers are more distracted than they've ever been. We have new platforms growing every day and other mediums such as linear TV or traditional sponsorships declining in a lot of ways. The challenge for marketers is multiplying every day. But the most important and the most successful marketers need to focus on one thing, being agile. How do I listen to my consumer, watch where they're going, put the message in front of them, and if they move or shift, be ready to do so. Long gone are the days when a plan for the year, you could set it up and let it go and watch. We all think day to day, what's the awareness level, how do we engage people, how do we get them to buy, and then shift as the consumer shifts. Our success is only going to be driven by understanding where they are and how we find them and changing it out whenever we can move. The shift in consumer behavior across many expanding media channels and other shrinking channels such as linear TV requires brands to really start thinking and planning from the very top all the way to the bottom at all parts of the journey and all parts of their media mix. Whether you're doing brand awareness, measurement at the top, trying to reach someone when they're thinking about a product, all the way down to them converting, their steps from brand awareness to engagement to information gathering to final conversion and then what they do when they become customers. Those are essential to be able to be successful in the economy moving forward. There's a lot to consider these days in creating a high performance campaign, and creative is a huge part of that. We have our media plan could be excellent, but with the giant amount of formats and media that you're delivering, 2-second videos, long form content on a website, search ads, integrations. There's so many different things that are happening. You need to make sure that you not only have the right plan and you've reached the consumer, but you're actually delivering creative in the right way at the right time, whether it's a passive format or whether it's an engaged consumer who really wants to read. They're deciding when they want to consume it and you need to be there at the right time. That's what's going to make you successful. This isn't a new concept, but it's a much more complex concept. And if it's one you ignore, you will not be successful. The successful brands will. I'm Cass Baker. Thanks for listening and hope to see you soon.